If y'all want more content like this or have suggestions, make sure you follow me at www.twitch.tv/garbezy, or you can follow me on my social media platforms, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, garbezy. So make sure you hit that follow, turn your notifications on. The YouTube's the same, garbezy. That's the brand we in there. We out.
I like to pop out. I can run up a check, so I take off the top now. So look at my neck and look at my watch now. And I like to flex, so it ain't gon' stop now. Oh, it ain't gon' stop. I like to pop out.
All right. So next topic, your best sexual experience. Since I went first last time, you got to go first this time.
Are we doing sexual overall, or just like fucking, or just head, or just like? There's a lot of sexual experiences you can talk about.
Overall experience.
Oh man, El Paso. I said I was gonna say the name on some fucking shit, but I ain't gonna do it. El Paso. I went to Liquor Dicks. Went to Liquor Dicks on Cincinnati Street. Me, I think John was with me. Me, John, and I think it was just me and John went to Cincinnati and seen this bad shorty.
She's bad.
Shit.
She's bad.
Yeah,
She's bad.
You know who I'm talking
I
about.
wanted her.
Bad.
She's
shorty.
bad.
You know what I'm saying? But she turns out she was a little. She was for the streets. But if you could take her, if you take her out of El Paso, anywhere else, she's
the baddest.
Top girl.
The baddest.
But bad chick in El Paso, man. Got a number or whatever. That's when I was on my working out shit. I was fit.
You was swole?
I was fit, you know what I'm saying? Got a number. No cap. We was texting all that night. The next night, she invited me over to her homegirl house. Got to her homegirl house. And she was on some, touchy shit. You know what I'm saying? Asking me all kind of questions. Got to the room. She took me to the back room. Now, keep in mind, it was all females there. Wasn't no dudes. I was the only dude there. And she invited me over. She took me to the back room, and we was talking for like maybe 2 minutes. And she was like, do you have Instagram? I was like, yeah, I got Instagram. And she like, well, I swear to God, no lie. She was like, look me up on Instagram while I suck your dick. I was like, for real?
Like that?
Like, for real? She's like, yeah. So my name so-and-so on Instagram. Look me up. So I'm like, I'm going to look you up. Me being me, I took my time looking her up. I can't find you. I can't find you. You know what I'm saying? It was by far best head I've ever had in my life. By far. And I can get people to approve this message on Shorty if they was around. I can get people to approve. Best head I've ever had in my life.
So it was a leak?
Ever had in my fucking life. Shorty, later on, me and her was fucking around. She invited me over to the crib, and her mom and her friend was there, and we was in the living room watching TV, and out of nowhere, she just pulled my shit out and started sucking it, no lie. And I swear, mama walked by, and the friend was just walking by, all willy-nilly, like nothing was going on. And she was just topping me off, and I'm just like, oh, this is the fucking life. This is the fucking life. You can't get no better than this. The fucking life. I don't have to ask for it.
That's elite. So,
the
ladies,
fucking life.
if you don't have to... So, me, I believe in head first. I don't do anything unless the head is first. All right, I don't even want to fuck. But,
I started the name drop, but I changed my mind. I wanted the name drop. I changed my mind, though, man.
I wouldn't name drop because,
we know some people from El Paso, and I don't want to put nobody name out like that.
And,
And if I say this name, this particular name,
it'll cause some problems.
They'll know who I'm talking about.
It'll cause some problems with me too, cause I fuck with so many people out there, and you don't wanna dabble in that mess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my best experience, since we're on the topic of head, I'm gonna call this chick Mexican Korean, because that's what she was. So back in the day, that's back when you can go on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? They had the little rate me shit. You can rate a chick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They be like this and I'll give you a rate.
They still be doing that.
They still do that?
Yeah.
So, but that's when it was elite. So we was doing them shits like that. So boom. I slide in the DMs. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Now, my niggas that I was with, I only hung up with civilians at that time. I ain't really fuck with military dudes. So they were like, fuck with her. Me not knowing she was a bot. Like, she was a whore, slower whore, whatever. But went to go fuck with her. I'm talking about, like I said before, I had the Maggies and shit. So I was like, I'm a big nigga, whatever. She got them swallowing my shit. I'm looking like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it did something to my head, like.
I know the feeling, man.
It disappeared.
Man.
And I was like, maybe I ain't like, no, I'm like that. She was just elite. She was in a different realm, and anytime before I hit, she was like, you gotta face fuck me. And I was like, bet. It started, but crazy. Her shit was crazy. But that was like my best head. But my best sexual experience was when I was in Germany. That's where I had my first threesome. And I didn't even know what to do. It was too much shit going on. And both of these women was bad. Like, they were bad as hell. Like, model type chicks. I'm hitting one while the other one, I'm like, oh. And they like, when you gonna finish? I'm like, shit, I don't know. It was just so much mentally I couldn't focus. I'm like, man, I'm trying, but nothing was given. Nothing was given. I can't anymore. Garbezy needs something. What you mean? You think I'm skinny? But yeah, that was my craziest sexual experience.
To me, I feel like the best sexual experiences come from somebody you're not supposed to be fucking with. So
it's that taboo.
I was it was this snow bunny. I had to be 19 I think. I was 19. She was every bit of 30. She worked at the bank that I used. It just so happened she knew my mom. Didn't know she knew my mom, but me and her. Matter of fact, I knew she knew my mom because I would always joke with my mom like, "I'm gonna get her this and that." My mom would never believe me, but I was on some real shit like, "I'm gonna get her. I promise I'm gonna get her," because we would always flirt with each other at the bank. You know what I'm saying? When I was making my deposits or when I would come take some money out the bank, whatever. This was before we had the apps and all that shit. But ended up actually getting her number. We started texting, this and that, blah blah blah, on some, you know what I'm saying, funny type shit, laughing type shit. Like I said, I'm a clown, so it was on some. I was making her laugh and shit. A young dude making her laugh.
That's
she
the key.
old, you know what I'm saying?
That's the key.
So I'm making her laugh, and she invited me over to her place. It was her and another friend and her boyfriend. And it got to the place. I was a little uncomfortable because I was 19 and everybody there was like 30 and up. So I was a little uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I knew why I was there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do what it do. Got there. She offered me drinks. Keep in mind, I'm only 19. She offered me drinks. I've been drinking since I was 14, so it wasn't that new. Throwing them back, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You can drink, so you good. And I'm like, cool, yeah. Like, stop playing with me. Yeah, I can drink. It got bad at one point because she did a line of coke.
Whoa!
She did a line of coke. It was the first time I had ever seen a line of coke.
She came to play.
She did a line of coke, and I was like, what the fuck is
and
going on?
You was 19, so
I was 19,
yeah.
Like,
you ain't know what the fuck was
going on. Like, so I'm like, I done backed off, like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. When she hit that line of coke, might have turned on something in her hormones. Cause after that, it was like, hey, come follow me. She grabbed my hand. When she grabbed my hand, I was like, oh, that's it. She grabbed my hand and said, follow me. So we went to the room and I'm like, shit, she older, so I got to give it all I got. Smash it. I ain't gonna lie, even ate the cat. Eat the cat, you know what I'm saying? Even ate the cat. She older, so I gotta impress.
Yeah,
you
can't do no regular
gotta
shit.
Eat the
You
cat,
can't do no regular shit.
So eating the cat. She told me to stop, so I stopped. I'm like, what? I don't know what happened, but I don't know if she was checking to see if cause I think a friend and the boyfriend, they had went to the liquor store to get some more liquor. So I guess she went to check to see if they was there, and when she came back, she was like, "Nah, I want you to finish what you started." And I was like, I was 19, she 30, so I'm like, some strong words, you know what I'm saying? I want you to finish what you started. So I'm like, she handling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So I'm gonna finish what I started. Man, listen here, man. Get your older chick. If you young, get your older chick, man. Get your older. Even if you, you know what I'm saying, you mid, get your older chick, man.
They'll put you on game.
Older chicks, they'll show you the way, man. They'll show you the way.
I had a chick like that in El Paso.
I had an older chick in El Paso.
Well, it wasn't that old, so I was like 18, 19 at the time, and she had to be like 28. And crazy. So I went to the club. This is another fight story. I count it as an L, whatever. So I'm at the club. I see this fuck nigga. He's about to get his ass beat, and I'm trying to mediate, whatever. One thing leads to another. I get jumped. We can tell that story another time. All the shit I did. I got jumped. So matter of fact, before I got jumped, I was talking to the chick. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, I pulled up on. I was drinking. I was like, "Hey, you know, I had the exits, but I had wiped it off when I got in the club. You know, you hit the bathroom real quick, wipe the shit off." So I go to talk to her. I'm like, "Hey, I see my niggas about to." But he a fuck nigga. I didn't know he was a fuck nigga at the time. So I go pull up on him. I'm like, "Hey, bro, y'all good? Like, don't fight. I got jumped. Nigga hit me in the back. Whatever. Got jumped. So as I'm getting jumped, the old head chick, she like trying to stop the nigga. She like, stop. Now mind you, the nigga that I was trying to protect, the nigga wasn't even doing shit. He was sitting there looking. And all the other niggas that I was with that I thought was my niggas, they were just looking. So the chick was like, "Nah, don't do it. Leave him alone." So bet, I was like, man, because I was in the middle of getting her number. She was like, I went back to her, got her number. She was still cool. She was like, "Yeah, hit me up, baby, So I texted her one night, and she was like, "Where you stay, you know, what you doing, a little small talk, I let her know. But it got to the point where I just became her booty call. Like, she would just be like, 2 o'clock in the morning, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, nothing. Come to my crib." And I'm like, "Shit, bet." So I would just go there, hit. And that was the first time. Now, y'all don't be with that shit now. You know what I'm saying? When I tell y'all this, don't be with that foo-foo shit. So she older. So like he said, you gotta do different shit to the older chicks. But she kind of turned me out. Like,
that's what they do.
She turned me out. So she was giving me head. Now I'm on the bed like this. I'm like these. You know what I'm saying? I'm like these. You know? I'm like that. So she go to licking the balls. I'm like, okay. Then she go to the gooch. I'm like, okay. Then she hit the butt. Now, before I'd be like, nah, that shit, you know what I'm saying? We don't do those. And that was the only one time that it happened, though. But she licked my butt. Like, she did everything. It was fire. Like, I can't cap. So when niggas be on that, it was fire. I can't cap. The shit was fire. I can't cap. She put me on game. So niggas be like,
I ain't with that nigga on that one.
See, and some niggas that don't. Some niggas that don't.
He lost me on that. Nah. It happened to me before.
Right.
In El Paso, I ain't gonna call her name. I don't know if you know her now, but I ain't gonna call her name. But it happened to me before. She, I think she was like 2 years older than me or whatever. And she was sucking me up, whatever the case may be. I was laying down.
Yeah.
Right? She was sucking me up, and kept going lower and got to my butt and hey.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't do that. No, you're not gonna lick my butt. No,
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
No, to each his own. Now.
Yeah, to each his own. I mean,
I don't go out
like
there asking for that shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't want. So like, I've had chicks be like, you know what I'm saying? Stop the cap. Davis, you be on that R. Kelly shit. But nah, yeah, I don't go out there asking for that shit. But you know, at that time she was an old head, and I was like, she turned me out, and I was like, you know, whatever. I'm not finna. The bit was bad too, and I didn't want to fuck up shit. I still wanted to hit, so I just let her.
Fuck.
She belongs to the streets.
Flex. That nigga tripping.
Young Jay. Thank you for the follow. Unless it's your. So your wife be licking your butt, Davis? Stop the cap.
Hey, I can't let it happen.
But nah, it was fire, man. Shit was crazy. So we're gonna talk about worst sexual encounters. I gotta really think hard about bad sexual encounters. I think the hardest ones that I'd have to deal with. You know her, and I meant to ask you about her. We gonna talk offline. Cause she. So.
Oh shit.
So. I had befriended this female in El Paso. So a lot of my stories is from El Paso or Germany. Because after I had my daughter, I started chilling out. Like I really wasn't on the shit no more. But now I'm back. Ricky is back. You know, he's back from the dead. I had to revive him. You know, I was getting my heart broke too long. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt, because all you hoes belong to the streets.
Ricky is back.
He's back, you know what I'm saying?
Not Beatty. Ricky is back.
You might, I don't even think you met Ricky.
Ricky is back. I met the ending stage.
Yeah. When Ricky was about to leave, you know, Ricky used to be, you know what I'm saying, on them hoes. My worst is with my current wife. And that's why I'm about to message her. I'm about to message her after this and be like, your husband on here capping on your name.
He didn't even say her name, so he capped. He didn't even say her name.
But I know who we talking about. So pretty much, this chick, she was pretty to me. She was alright. She was decent. We were friends. We hung out a long time. I was dealing with her. Like she was my best friend. She this nigga said not your wife. So she was one of my really good friends. This nigga got a chat going crazy. One of my really good friends, and I always wanted to hit, but I wouldn't let her know. Like, you know, I kept it chill. What's good with Giselle? Zanig. So pretty much.
Oh, I know who you talking about. You already told me about this.
Did I?
I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about.
So we was cool, but her husband was a fuck nigga.
Oh no, I don't know who you talking about. She got a husband. I don't know who you talking about.
She had one.
I still don't know. Unless I didn't know she had one.
We gonna talk about it. And you gonna know. You know who the fuck I'm
talking
about.
I feel like because you already told. No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
You know her. Well, y'all are friends on Facebook.
Oh, this skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know her. I don't know her. We were just friends on Facebook.
Okay,
how we became friends.
Okay, well, yeah, it was with her.
Oh man.
So I went to her crib. So I got some unknown bodies. So
Right.
Sometimes you gotta
digging at your closet.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was like one of them. So we at the crib chilling. You know, I was cool. Her with a pops. You know what I'm saying? I think he had spent time in jail. Like, so like it was weird. Her family dynamic was weird. So I go to a crib and we chilling, and I'm like, I'm trying to hit. Now I ain't bring no rubbers. It wasn't even supposed to go down like that. So boom, I go in there, and I'm like, I'm not finna eat the cat. I was like, we cool and all, but I'm not finna eat your cat. That's dead. So play with it a little bit. It's like Sahara. Maybe she ain't want to do it. I don't know. But she ain't stopped. So, I'm raw. I go in that thing. I couldn't even get it in.
Yeah. Put some spin on that thing. Yeah.
I ain't even. It wasn't even like. Because I smelt a little. It wasn't strong. It might have been like. But I'm wrong for even still continuing. But I just wanted it. I wanted it at that time. I was like,
wait till you get the monster.
yeah. I wanted it at that time. So I smelled a little tartness, a little stingy, a little twang, a little twang to it, a little twang. So I'm in there. I try to go in there, and I'm like, do not enter. Do not enter. And it was just bad, bro. Like, I did keep going. I was trying to fuck. I ain't gonna cap to you. I was trying to fuck. That thing had some twang to it. And I said, oh, man. Yeah, bro. I think that was my worst experience, bro. It was my worst. Like, I couldn't get in. Her shit was locked up. No more locked doors. I was trying to break through that bitch. And it was a little zesty. A little twang to it. What about you, my dog?
Alright, so I was in college.
College.
I was in college.
That's when they get freaky.
Well, I was on the basketball team, so we had certain apartments.
You a little basketball player when it come to fucking these hoes.
So my homeboy, my best friend, we had an apartment. We went to Coastal, and
Coastal where? Georgia?
Yeah, Coastal Georgia Community College. It's a university now, but it was a 2-year. But it was a JUCO back then. We just so happened. We said we was in the same apartment. They put us in the same apartment, so shit was crazy over there. That's all I'm saying. But my worst experience came. I'm not gonna say her name once again, but man,
was she bad?
Oh, man, she was gorgeous, man. She was gorgeous, and she had a son. She had a son at the time, but she was gorgeous, man. And I had already smashed before.
But it wasn't this
straight.
Okay.
It was straight.
Her pH might have been off.
Straight, man. I don't give a fuck what was off. It was terrible. But first time I smashed, it was straight. Man, this particular time we had to smash before, and we got to the point where we was comfortable smashing in the car and shit. So we was in the car. There was a bunch of niggas in the house. She told me to come outside. She pulled up to the apartment. Told me to come outside. She wanted to talk to me. Came outside. Just so happened she was in a fucking lingerie. She had a robe on and lingerie.
She came ready.
So I'm like, this is what you want to talk about. So I'm like, cool. So in the car, promise you, I get down there, get in the car, I see what she got on. Immediately. I take my shit off. Dive in there. As soon as I dive in, one pump.
Broke the seal. Broke the seal. You broke the seal. You broke the seal.
I was like, what is that?
Broke the seal, bro.
What is that? Is it a dirty diaper in the car that you forgot to throw out?
You broke the seal.
What is that? Me being me. Pound cake, I kept going to.
Hey, sometimes you gotta thug it.
I kept going, and I regret every day of my fucking life. I kept going to, and I promise, I didn't even come. I kept going as much as I could. I didn't even come. I told her I came. I got out the car. Matter of fact, I didn't get naked. I left my boxers on. Back then, I left my boxers on. I would just put my shit through the whole
Yeah.
But I had my boxers on. I came back in the house. I didn't even pull my pants up all the way. I left my pants right here. I walked back in the apartment, and niggas was like, "What's wrong with you?" I came in the apartment like this, like, and niggas was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Man, I'm gonna walk by you."
Oh shit!
I would just walk by y'all niggas, and y'all tell me what's wrong. I walked by them niggas, and they got a whiff of that shit, and they was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Man, she was so stank tonight, and I don't know why." Man, her shit, I had to throw my fucking boxes away.
Been there.
I had to throw my fucking boxes away. I was like, "What in the?" I ain't gonna cap though. I gave her another try. Maybe it was just that night. I gave her another try, and it wasn't stank. It had a little smell to it, but it wasn't stank. But her head game was straight, so I fucked with her for a little bit after that. But after that, I couldn't do it. But that night fucked my head up about her. You know what I'm saying? Once you have a bad experience, when you have a bad experience with somebody, it kind of it lingers around for a while. Like, I can't really fuck with you like that. You know, I still think about that time when you was stank. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was terrible, man.
No, I think it's something about the cars. I think cars, the closed confinement, I think it quickly starts to incubate. Something in there starts to cook. I don't know what the fuck it is, because I had an experience like that. I had a chick I was trying to hit, and she dubbed me, and she only fucked with me as soon as she found out I had a girl. So once I had a girl, she started fucking with me. I was like, bitch, I was just trying to fuck you for a minute. Like, why is you doing this? But this was outside the club where I went to Union. Went to Union, and she busted open, and me, she's bad. Like she on a bad day, she's like an 8. On a good day, she a hard 9. I don't believe in 10s, but she a hard 9. So goddamn, she invited me to the club, was dancing on me. I'm like, she like, look, come to the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, your drink's gonna be free. I can't turn it down. Now, I'm not gonna tell you the whole situation because y'all gonna look at me different. But yeah, why I went and stuff like that, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah. I was a fuck nigga at that time. I was pissed.
I'm laughing at Flex talking about fuck her introduced to the streets.
Yeah, he said. So this nigga said, try getting a wife and see how they are. This man's sick, and I'm gonna tell her ass. Nah, I ain't no snitch. But yeah, so I get her in the car. She finally ready to bust it open. I wanted to hit so long. Her shit was stank.
What?
I broke the seal. And she, you know, she had a perfume. She smelled good. She was so
well, listen, that body spray will fool you.
It will.
Body spray will
as soon as I broke the seal and the secretion started, I was what's that highway out there? I-10 or I-20, whatever the fuck. So I'm hitting I-10 driving.
I-10 West.
Yeah, going to I'm going to Martin Luther King Drive the other way.
I-10 East.
I'm heading that way. I'm driving. Nigga, while I'm driving, I took my drawers off, threw them bitches out the window. I said, I can't not be riding around with no stank dick.
Man, listen.
That shit, it hold.
I jumped right in the shower, nigga.
Got to.
I jumped right in the shower. I threw my box away and jumped right in the shower.
You got to.
Matter of fact, I think when I got out, I went and bought a whole new pack of boxes.
You got to.
Like, I just felt that disgusted, my nigga.
Why y'all, ladies, why y'all be doing that? What happens? What? Because some days it smells good. Like it ain't got that smell.
Sometimes it gotta do with what they eat.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, how they take care of themselves.
Eating them Popeye chicken sandwiches gonna have your shit smelling like
seafood every fucking day. That shit.
That'll do it. That mercury and all that shit.
Yeah, that shit have that shit. Eating seafood. I know females that wake up eating seafood, bro. Now I don't know if they. I don't know if they smell or not, but I know females that wake up eating seafood.
Is it shrimp and grits?
No, nigga, like garlic crabs, nigga, like seafood. Nigga,
you got money. You got money.
Wake up eating seafood.
But
we got a place back home called Shucks, and nigga, that shit go down.
And they just wake up eating that shit.
Niggas wake up, go to Shucks, and eat some Shucks.
That seafood do be hitting. I love me some crab legs. I ain't gonna
seafood out here straight. I heard this was supposed to be like the place for
it's for crab.
Crab cakes. I heard
yeah,
had the best crab.
Maryland.
I tried that shit, man. Shit way better back then.
I really don't fuck with crab cakes. Who drinking water? Oh, he said, not drinking water?
Yeah, that too. Not drinking water. That shit. Oh shit. I got something to do with it.
I feel a type of way about certain hoes that drink water, man. Y'all, them hoes be for the streets. All them hoes that just drink nothing but water, I don't trust them hoes. I need to drink some soda, some liquor.
That soda, man. I had a female tell me one time. I had a female ask me before she gave me head. She was like, "Do you eat fruit?" I'm like, "Yeah, I eat fruit." She said, "Okay, because I can tell when I taste your cum if you can eat fruit or not."
Had you ever had sexual encounter with her?
Who?
That female, before she told you that?
No.
So she was an eater from the jump.
She was from the jump. She was like, she asked me, "Do you eat fruit?" I'm like, "Shit." Matter of fact, I told her, I was like, "I had some earlier today. Why? What the fuck that got to do with anything?" She was like, "Because I can taste it. I can taste it in your cum, whether you eat fruit or not."
I wish a hoe would tell me that. I feel like I'm about to shoot the load.
I swear to God, she said, I can tell whether you eat fruit or whether you drinking soda all day. Whether it tastes differently when you eat fruit.
I'm shooting the club up.
I was like, that's crazy. I never.
Not that club down there.
She put me on game. They started eating fruit a hell of a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. At one point, before I would fuck somebody, I would take a shot of whiskey and eat an orange.
Bro, let me tell you, you make me think of something. You said before you fuck, you take a shot of whiskey. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. I gotta tell y'all this story. So I'm at a hotel with this chick, and I'm drunk as fuck at the hotel. I'm drunk as fuck. Matter of fact, I think she was had been drinking too, but I went to drunk. And I went to fucking, right? I was good. Everything was good. I was fucking, and out of nowhere, it was just kind of like, I'm too drunk for this. Nigga got kind of, you know what I'm saying? When you too drunk, I got kind of soft. I was like, I gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the shit out. I'm trying to finish this shit. When, you know, when you drunk, you fucking for so long. Yeah. It's like, God damn, nigga.
You just get mad. You be like,
man, listen. I was so drunk, instead of using my spit, you know what I'm saying, to get shorty back right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On everything I love, I took some alcohol, poured it on my hand, and I rubbed it on her cheek. She started screaming. She started screaming. I swear on everything I love, I put some alcohol and I rubbed it on her.
What kind of alcohol? Like rubbing alcohol? Or you
nigga, liquor. Nigga, I poured liquor on my hand and I rubbed it on to get her. I wasn't thinking I was drunk.
Nigga.
And she was like, I was like, what? I was like, what? I didn't even know what the fuck I did wrong at the time. And she was like, oh, nigga, you put alcohol. I was like, she was like, you put alcohol, liquor when you got them hands and tried to get me wet. I'm like, what? Nigga, is what's wrong with that? And I went, man, listen. To this day, I still think about it to this day, like, damn, I ain't even catch my nut that night. That was it for that rest of the night. That was it.
You didn't deserve it.
That was it. I swear to God, I was like, God damn, man. Bitch was so thick, too. This was way back in the day.
What was this? This was Georgia?
Yeah, this was way back in the day.
I'm about to say, I was trying to...
Before I left for the military and all, this was way back in the day. I need some true love and someone to stick by my side. She don't ask me no questions, shorty just ready to ride. She all about business, I need a suit with some ties. And if you late, she had interest and I'm collecting the ties. And we ain't worried about no bullshit. No rumors talk about you see me with another chick. And if you see me, then I'm probably with a other bitch. She pull bitches just for fun, that's why I love this chick. All three of us loving it, don't fuck with these niggas too many acting like hoes. And these bitches too friendly, my shorty don't play that role.